What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you other people out there? Hope you guys are having a fucking great day. Quick one. For those of y'all that have been following me for a hot minute, you know I'm across all the different platforms. I had an issue that occurred with a post on X, formerly known as Twitter. Apparently, freedom of speech, civil rights violations and election interference are still existing within Elon Musk's organization, whether he knows it or not. I posted a post yesterday after listening to one of Dan Bongino's podcasts and a whole bunch of posts from Congressman Gates, who says a lot of shit that makes sense. We don't have to agree on everything. That's not what this country's about. Y'all know me. I'm not for the Republicans or for the Democrats. I think they're both fucking corrupt as hell. I'm for the people that represent us in Washington, that follow the law, that use their voice to make sure that our voices are heard. And he's been doing that along with some other ones. Anyhow, I put a post up outlining federal law regarding treason, seditious conspiracy, and the penalty for that violation. Now, I'm a 26-year law enforcement veteran, and I work for the federal government. I understand the oath that I took and that a lot of other people took, and the reason that the penalty is capital punishment, the death penalty for that crime, is to deter it completely, 100%, because treason and seditious conspiracy cause such damage to the country that it's sometimes irreversible, like what we're seeing now. But the post basically said treason, suspicion, or seditious conspiracy, spaced it out, both parties, hang them high. That means identify who's committed the crimes, investigate them, prosecute them, and carry out the sentence. Why? Because that will prevent anybody in the future from committing that crime or even thinking about it. Oh, wow, I'm going to die if I do this. I probably shouldn't do that. And I don't understand. Well, I do understand, because we have a lot of people that lack testicular fortitude. And I'm sorry if your delicate sensibilities can't accept the fact that there are crimes out there where you should not live any further for committing crimes against children, child trafficking, in my opinion, sexual assault, murder of law enforcement, stuff like that. I think all murder should hold a mandatory and expeditious capital punishment, but that's my belief. It doesn't have to be yours. We don't have to agree on it. But what we do have to agree on is that there are laws on the books. They do have penalties. Those penalties are what they are. And when you post those on social media that there's a federal law, people from both political parties are committing it, and it needs to be investigated, and the people need to be convicted, and sentence needs to be carried out, and it's suppressed, and someone's account is disabled because of it, that is interference with the upcoming election for both sides. Because now, how many people has this happened to? How many people's voices aren't being heard because they told the truth? They told the truth. No matter how hard it was for you to hear and digest, they told the truth, and you suppressed them. You violated their constitutional rights to free speech. And you could say, oh, it's a private company this, private company that. Cool. Well, guess what? It has to flow both ways, and it doesn't. It doesn't. So this bullshit occurred. I've already submitted this, that, and the other, but obviously I can't get in touch with Mr. Musk, who I happen to have a lot of respect for, because I'm cut off from that platform altogether. So do me a favor. Do Mr. Elk Spaghetti a favor. Share the hell out of this video on Twitter and tag Elon Musk in it. Let's have him take a look at it and decide whether that post, which is still up, and I'll post a screenshot of it in a short here in just a few minutes, and let's let Elon decide whether it's violent speech. I didn't think laying out a federal law, who's violating it, and what the consequences are for it is violent speech. I didn't identify any individuals. I have mad respect for Matt Gaetz. I have mad respect for Dan Bongino, former New York City cop, former federal law enforcement official. He's ran for elected office numerous times. I got mad respect for him. We don't have to agree on everything. What we do have to agree is all of us want the same thing for this country, and it's that we can leave our houses, we can be free, we can earn a living, we can take care of our families. We want to not be fucked with by the establishment. We want to live free from oppression. We want to have our voices heard by our politicians. We want the laws to be followed by everybody, no matter who it is, because I know that if I committed treason or seditious conspiracy, I know the death penalty is coming. I'm gonna get hung, or whatever other method they choose. There's no crime, there's nothing violent about that. That's consequences for actions. And to categorize that as violent speech, like, I mean, it'd be different if I said, you need to hang this motherfucker now. That's not what occurred. That's not what occurred. I don't need to identify anybody. I don't need to spell it out in fat crown on a big chief tablet for anybody. You guys can look at those laws and understand who in both these parties in our government that are not representing all of us, regardless of party, and our voices are not being heard. The people that are taking money behind the scenes, the people that are making policy decisions based upon the money that they received. It's both parties. It's up and down the ranks. We need to clean the entire system out from all these people, because those people should be there to represent us and our voices. And that's what was said within that post. Follow the law, investigate it, prosecute it, carry out the sentence to keep it from occurring again. So without further ado, I love all y'all. I hope you guys have a great weekend, this glorious Friday, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Mr. El Spaghetti. All right, wait. In case Mr. Elon Musk wants to reach out to me, mrelspaghetti@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to make contact with you there. I'll give you my number. We can chat about it, whatever needs to be done, because there's stuff that just can't be let to sit. I mean, I really don't give a shit about social media, and I could go on through life without batting an eye. But moving forward, I know that you have some stuff in the works for different services that and areas you're going to take the platform. So it'd be nice to be part of that. It's not really necessary, but the fact that I was suppressed shouldn't be. And if I was suppressed, there's others. So let's get around to making it right and doing the right thing. So I love y'all. I will catch y'all on the flip side of Mr. Spaghetti signing off.